I'm going Dez too.
Of course you are.
I'm going Dez with you.
Let's head inside USAA Stadium, the home of the 2025 Madden Championship Series. It is Drini, it is Dez, one-on-one for a spot in the finals. If you maybe you're just tuning in for the first time, let's show you what Dez was rocking with in that first round. He's one of the people using Will Levis at quarterback, TD.
Yeah, with that gunslinger ability, has a nice release, but watch for DK Metcalf at receiver. This guy's an absolute beast. He's catching those seam streaks, but he's also breaking tackles left and right, saying, get off of me. So look for DK Metcalf to make some huge plays for Dez's offense.
He's got 2020 Lions Titans. And so he'll give it off to JT underneath. Jonathan Taylor will pick up 4, and that's our first play here in the semifinals.
And Dez, of course, rocking that Green Bay Packers offensive playbook. Like to call it that Packers tour. He's going to go to all these different formations here. He starts in this bunch strong offset. Look for this cheat motion play that he likes a lot. That's his go-to.
There's Jamar Chase on that motion. Driving back pressure off the edge. Looks on the seam into double coverage. And Drini cannot believe he's not going the other way.
I mean, just a phenomenal swat right there. I don't know why Drini didn't go for the pick, but phenomenal swat.
Are you saying that he went up there and swatted that intentional?
Yeah, he did. He did.
That's crazy.
He did.
You gotta go talk to him about his defensive philosophies after this game? I may be blind in one eye, but let me tell you what you did wrong. It's Levis in the shotgun. He'll motion Taylor out, go 5 out. Pitts, Metcalf, and chasing the bunch on the right side. It's Levis back to pass. Looking for that corner out. It's the play that got him the touchdown to win the game. This time, it's incomplete, 4th and 6. Drini's got to be ready for that corner route out a bunch.
Which is crazy. He greened that, and it's an overthrow.
It's one of those that if you throw it too close to the break, they overthrow it a little bit.
Just an unlucky play.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. Just an unlucky play there. Wide open, too. Probably was a big play, maybe even a touchdown. And already a critical 4th and 6.
Can Drini get an early stop here in semifinal number 1? Levis in the shotgun. Trying to make a name for himself for more than just mayonnaise and coffee. Not going great in Tennessee, though, this year. He's got to find a little bit of rhythm. Timeout taken. Are you a Will Levis believer?
No.
No, okay, just checking.
Definitely
just
not.
checking.
He's down there with your quarterback.
Come on, real life on the game.
Jameis Winston?
Real life. In the game, he's great.
Talk about my quarterback, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Thank you so much. Appreciate you bringing him up. UCLA grad. Levis back to pass. Looking left side. That's a tough throw in coverage. And AJB says, give me that. I mean, that's 2 throws right now, user. Are we seeing nerves? Are we seeing Drini's defense being set up well?
I mean, Dez isn't known for being a high.
He's a slinger.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's a great defensive player. Wow.
Drini playing excellent defense so far.
When you have this sort of drive defensively, though, TD, where you haven't gotten the breaks, you haven't gotten the picks, you're making the hits, does this give you more confidence, or does this make you feel like, oh, man, the game's against me right now?
No, Drini feels good right now. I mean, a couple unlucky plays, but the way he's playing right now, in a game that there's not a lot of defense, he feels good with the way it's looking right here.
Underneath, it's Kyle Pitts with the first down. And I feel like that's a very veteran response. Maybe some of the younger players would get frustrated by these plays not going their way. But Drini's going to look at the big picture and go, no, I've got everything set up how I want it to.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it like, you're getting close to getting a stop. It's like a vice grip. It's getting tighter and tighter.
Levis in the shotgun. Goes to the flat. It's A.J. Brown. Good tackle to Jerry Sneed.
And I still feel like if you're Drini, like you like the way you're playing defense right here. It's a bend but don't break style. That's you want to have patience, right? Force your opponent to get impatient, maybe make a mistake, or just get into the red zone and force them to kick 3. So I think if you're Drini, you feel good with the way this drive's going so far on defense.
Hobbling out to that bunch wide. That bunch wide is a tough formation to stop. Goes back to the bunch strong.
Levis back to pass. Oh, the seam and another throw right in the Drini can't believe it.
And you see the adjustment there from Drini. He mans up the running back, right? A popular concept is those halfback streaks out of the backfield. Drini does a great job adjusting, mans up that defender onto the halfback streak so it's not open.
That's just preparation, knowing that when he goes to that bunch strong formation, it's a good chance that running back is going to sneak out behind those receivers on the streak.
It's See if he's got DK manned up. He
good.
does. Tough throw.
Oh, my
DK
God.
up over the top.
Listen, get DK on your squad if you're out there. This is unbelievable. Look at this.
This is out of control. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
User just had the saddest face I ever seen in my life.
Get DK on your squad, boys. Maybe you too can toss it up.
Return of the mush. Levis in the shotgun.
Looks like he's going that RPO power here. Really good run call versus dollar defense.
RPO was pretty well guarded. Not a lot of room for Taylor. Boy, I mean, if you want to talk about one of those players, if you're looking to get better defensively, Drini has always been one of those guys to watch tape on. I feel like year after year, even when he's maybe not having the success he wants to, his defense is at the top.
No doubt about it. And his adjustments are always top level.
Look at Pitts motioning out of the backfield. It's Levis back to pass. It's, I mean,
Oh my goodness, this is
pretty.
bad.
Well, I mean,
Somebody go get him though.
looking late. Nope, he's gonna throw this one. I mean, I believe user. I think I remember one great user. Of course, our doctor of terminology here in Madden referred to that as a schnuggy.
Yes.
Is that a technical
Schnuggy.
term? It's
Yes.
spelled SCH, I believe. Schnuggy.
Schnuggy. Remember, that's 88 sponsor right there. Schnuggy.
3rd and goal. Who's bunched to the right side? Solo tight end is Kyle Pitts, left side of the formation. Levis in the shotgun. Look, puts 4 over there. Wow.
Oh, look at this.
Overload right side. Have not seen this look before.
Super overload.
Levis taking off. He'll slide down 4th and goal from the 2.
He had the running back too.
Yeah, he did. I thought he was going to throw it to him last second there. Try to possession catch it, and now big decision. Let's see if he has something labbed up here, because it looks like he's going to go gun tray open, and he hasn't run this formation too much today.
Fourth and goal.
That Packers trips tray open type formation. Haven't seen this all day yet from Dez.
Splits Taylor out of the backfield. The Kentucky product, Will Levis. In the shotgun. Waiting. Looking. Throwing late. He's got him. Man, it wasn't the prettiest drive I've ever seen, but it ended in 6. Touchdown, Dez.
Yeah, he goes with the ultimate mesh concept there. He's got a couple drags, a couple flat routes, everything going to the middle of the field there. He waits, he's patient, throws the drag to the back left end zone, and just like that, Dez takes the early lead 7-0 on his first drive.
And that's tough, going to that 5-wide concept right there, knowing that your opponent really can't dial up any pressure. So, you know, when he sees that guy motioning across and man's up on top of him, he's like, I'm going to have all day. I just need to make sure these guys don't shed.
Moore will take this to the 23-yard line, and hey, if you're tuning in for the first time, let's see what Drini is running. Offensively, Joe Burrow, Isaiah Pacheco. A lot of differences. Quarterbacks, that Joey B has been good for Drini.
Yeah, it really has, and Drini rocks that Eagles offensive playbook, of course. Joe Burrow at quarterback leads the charge. Once again, DK Metcalf will be big for him. Also, Kyle Pitts at tight end. Good size and speed for this offense.
Yeah, Drini has the three-team. He has the Chiefs, the Lions, and the Dolphins.
And then 2 pick artists back here on defense, Jordan Poyer, Ed Reed. We see a lot of that Jordan Poyer out here making plays, and stacked defense out here for Drini Joka.
3 wide set to the left side, 1 to the right side. Burrow in the shotgun, the LSU product. Going to work. Drini on offense for the first time. Boy, he kind of feels like, maybe 3 different plays he could have had a turnover. Instead, he gives up a touchdown. Looks underneath. It's DK. Get yourself a DK Metcalf. That's the Tyler Davis motto today.
Yeah, 100%. And user, I don't know, that double mug kind of came in right there.
You know, I've been seeing a blitz the way, kind of reminds me of the way Abram was running a double mug. Mm-hmm. You know, you get the linebackers kind of going at an angle.
He's going 5 out here. Does he block the tight end, maybe?
With DK Metcalf. These are not him. Looks
shade.
Underneath. You know what I love? You know, Drini's not usually known as an offensive guy, but what I love about what he's running right now is it's very simple reads right now. He's looking off that to a second read. You rarely get into that third, fourth. That was very, I mean, again, you can't tell where they're looking, but it was very clearly that seam streak. Check that first. If it's not there, you got the drag underneath.
Well, yeah, when you face a double mug, you know where the pressure's coming from. It's coming from that A gap. That's where you attack it. Those drags, he does it same thing right here. Where are they blitzing from? Right up the middle. So I'm going to throw it where they're blitzing. Those dual drags there, or the seam streaks. This time he goes to the drag again, picks up the first.
1 quarter down, 7-0 the score. Burrow goes to the shotgun. Trips over to the right side. Tight end, left side of that formation. Burrow to work. 5-man pressure picked up. He'll look underneath once again. A.J. Brown breaks the tackle, takes a big hit, but picks up 6. Burrow in the shotgun.
Right here, Dez still sitting in that double A gap. Drini going to that trips tight end flex, one of the best plays. Hard to stop, takes off the motion guy.
Burrow in trouble, just gets rid of that.
Don't let him get that off, bro.
I'll be honest, I don't know if Dez can be
I need time out.
complaining too much about plays on that first drive.
Oh, yeah. Drini staying in this. Oh, no, now he goes to doubles, so not necessarily the same formation he's been going to.
Burrow back to pass. Underneath.
Whoa.
Just missed A.J. Brown, and now it's 4th and 4.
I mean, that was off the defender's leg right there, and that's tight coverage, man-to-man across the board. Can't get any separation. Now we have a huge play in the game.
Yeah, just simply running cover 2 man, letting the 4D lineman go to work. Obviously, Drini probably expecting those linebackers across the middle to blitz.
PlayStation, how do I turn PlayStation notifications off? This dude's like messaging me.
I'm getting spammed with friend requests.
I mean, listen, people are just trying to make friends during the game.
Yeah. And this ain't even their account, boys. Just to let y'all know, this ain't even their account. You sending friend requests to Sean and Child right now, just to let you know.
But hey, who wouldn't want to be friends with Sean and Chow, though?
I'm just saying.
It's true.
In this situation. I mean, welcome. This doesn't happen in the middle of the NFL game. You know, they got like somebody running into the huddle. Joe Burrow be like, "Hey, can I be your friend?
Hey, Joe Burrow, yeah, can I be your friend?
You want to be? Hey, hit me up.
Go get some dinner after this?
Yo, I got a phone. Hey, can you put your phone number in?
Listen, they're not going to play you, bro. They're not going to play.
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
You don't think in the middle of this
you
game?
Think you could just send a friend request
Dez
and all
is
of a sudden.
taking notes. Oh, I got a friend request. Let me make sure I add him when I get home.
Yeah, you think. And even if you become friends on that, you think he's just going to be sitting around waiting for an invite to just fly you in on the boat?
Thank God you added me in the middle of the tournament. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. I needed this game.
You know what? I was looking for a lab partner. Big grumpy 74. I got you, bud.
Thank you for making my game better. I appreciate it.
4-4. Burrow,
that's
he's
a
got him.
beating.
It's more over the top. 10-5. House call. Drini into the end zone.
And you see that stock fade route there, gets to the outside of the safety, nice pass lead there. And now did that little technical timeout help out Drini there, kind of let him cook up a dot right there versus the defense. Regardless, that's another touchdown. We got a tie ball game.
7-7. Both defenses, I think, showing out the most right now. As both guys almost with turnovers, as we take a look back at this 4th and 4 play. Just a couple streaks, only one defender back there, and a great read from Drini.
Yeah, great pass lead right there. Running 2 streaks to tight end. Along with that clear out route, just able to place the ball in perfect position on the sideline.
But this score shows these guys' styles, right? Throughout their Madden career, they've shown that they want to slow it down. They're not going to go too much. They're not going to play like fancy. They're not going to play like Kobo out here and pass the ball every play and air it out and go quick. They're going to slow it down. They're going to run the ball. They're going to methodically dink and dunk down the field.
Albin to that bunch wide.
Levis in the shotgun. Looks to the flat, he's got Taylor. Superman for 9 yards.
I feel like that bunch wide is so tough to stop because, you're looking for verticals, then you have that smash return. That smash return route is just perfect placement because your user and your eyes are kind of over the middle. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, that guy pops right in from the sideline.
Yeah, it's so difficult to defend. It's one of the best routes in the game. You know, you got to try to get a hook zone out there, maybe put it at 5 or 10 yards depth to try to stop it. But there's so much to worry about, and then that little return route just comes over the middle and very difficult to defend.
Levis in the shotgun.
Goes back to the same play there. This time, though, you see right there.
Defense, pressure up the middle.
Drini had his hook zones right there, ready to guard that return route, and there was nothing doing. The pressure gets home.
Quickly back to the line, 2nd and 16. Have a 2nd and 11. Off the offsides call. 3:17 and counting in the first half.
And you can see right here the pace these guys are playing at. A lot of hot routes at the line. There's no rush.
Methodical.
Has the streak.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, tough throw, but Kyle Pitts make the. So right now I got to have a Kyle Pitts, a DK Metcalf, a Herman Moore. I got a lot of players I need on my squad.
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to get that Cal Pitts. A lot of people requesting that they do a redux Cal Pitts and Ed Reed. That's not happening, boys. You don't have them, you ain't getting them.
Don't forget A.J. Brown. He's made some big plays out there, too. These big body receivers.
Corner out.
That's a dot.
Who's that? That's DK. To the crib. Touchdown. Dez.
It's a high-level battle. Take a sip of the water, calm the nerves. That's a big touchdown there for Dez. Always the best feeling, too. You're able to get 7, get back on defense. And I think for Dez, too, there's enough time there where even if Drini goes down and gets points, you're going to get the ball again before the second half. Now, if you're Drini, though, you probably want to try to slow this down and make this the final possession of the first.
Herman Moore up the sidelines. Get it just past the 25 to the 26. Take a look one more time. Corner route, it's been there. It's been his biggest route in both of these first 2 games. DK Metcalf and Drini with a head shake, trying to figure out how to stop the Seattle Seahawks, the Ole Miss product. Now back to work goes Drini offensively, down by 7. Pressure off the edge. That's a free rusher. You got to talk to the left tackle. Hey, man, you got to throw a block.
Going to that trips tight end flex once again.
Looks like a smart route of the speed out. He's got the seam.
The slant post combo, one of the best in the game.
Oh, that was not the read. That was not the read. Davis stuck with DK the whole time. And Davis is to the 15. Davis is to the 5. And Davis is all the way to the house. Pick 6. Dez.
That's a house call right there. Dez looking good, relying on that defense and user. This is a situation Drini does not want to be in. He does not feel comfortable down 2 possessions because that forced him to have to air the ball out every play now.
Yeah, that's a tough situation right there. I thought Drini would have obviously, when you saw the safety going over there in a half or a third, you know that cornerback most likely is not going to be going back in an outside third or a quarter, but throws the out route anyway. Easy interception for Dez. You know, if you're Drini, you can't make that mistake right there.
I don't know if that was, I don't think it was a wrong button. I think that was one of those where you threw it and saw the defender stay with him and went, I have just made a grave mistake.
Yeah, and that's that Carlton Davis card you can get by playing Draft Champs, going 5-0 5 times, 25 games up under your belt. Oh, my.
Carlton, I love the way you're playing right now.
Dez says, I love the way you're playing right now. It's because he's got him in a user that, is this a Schnuggie? I think this looks like a Schnuggie.
This is big here for Drini. You got to be able to let that go and go down and get 7. Now, you can't, 3 doesn't really do much here. You got to go down and get 7.
This looks slot fade right side, A.J. Brown. Motions Pitts over to the right. Double A gap pressure shown. Get out.
Oh, my goodness.
Everybody and their mama was there in the backfield.
Oh, man.
And you can tell user Drini doesn't really feel comfortable versus double mug.
Drini letting out a little sigh of relief. He has to come up with some offense right here. It's still early in the game. You got a lot of time. It's 3rd in Africa, but at the end of the day, you can come up with a hot one, make it a little bit short.
back to pass. Pressure right off the left side. High ball, Pitts can't bring it down. 4th and forever.
And you see a true chess match going on right here. Dez sending the goons out of the double mug. Drini decides that time, I'm not going to block anyone. I'm going to send 5 out. I'm going to make a quick read, try to get in there before the pressure comes. It looked like he had the seam streak, but Kyle Pitts can't come down with this one.
Yeah, he throws a high ball right there. You know, sometimes you fall in love with that high ball. You just need to kind of throw a beamer in there. Going for it. 4th and Jumanji. Can he come up with a hot one?
Interesting, Dez gets out of the double mug now. Looks like he's in a base nickel over. Interesting decision.
Gets out of what has been making Drini uncomfortable. Can he find himself a dot without that double A gap pressure? Rolls left with Burrow. He's going to have to get rid of it. Back across his eye. Oh, my. I can't believe he got it there.
G going G. Come on.
Wow. And Dez fired up about that one. And that's big. I mean, and even if you're Dez right here, just getting 3 will be massive. Drini only has 2 timeouts, so you want to use this clock here. I expect this to be a run call on 1st down. Try to make this the final possession in the first half, because even getting 3 will put you up 3 possessions.
Timeout taken by Drini. He knows how badly he needs the ball back.
Goes to the bunch tight end. Once again, the overload.
Look at that overload to the right side. Saw this on the goal line earlier. Levis back to pass. He actually took off and scrambled last time. This time he just looked reliable. DK Metcalf.
You know, this is one of them situations you hate to be in right now if you're Drini. You see right now he's trying to just compose himself. You still got a lot of time. You're down 3 possession. All you can do right now is fight 1 possession at a time. Go down and get 6, respond, and try to come up with a stop.
But look, if the body language could tell the story and the facial expressions, you know, Drini does not look good right now, and the way the game's going, it's going to be a tough hill to climb.
Here we go once again, catching them wide open, corner route, dot, that DK Metcalf.
And you see, went with that overload formation. Dez fired up about it, but goes to that overload formation, has the double corner routes there with the flat route, throws that, you know, that seam corner route and just wide open.
And Ty, you know, you being the best Madden player up here, you know what I'm saying? What do you do in this situation? How do you stop this mug? You know, he's screaming at him. Obviously, you know, how do you get some protection?
Yeah, it's tough. You know, the slide protections aren't working. He's tried to block the tight end. That's not working. I think you've got to go 5 out and try to dot this thing.
I mean, you don't have the slide protection? What is it?
You got to slide. You got to half slide to the left.
half slide left. Okay, half slide left.
But that ain't working too well.
That ain't working, huh? Okay.
He looks like he's in a little ID the mic this time.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. This is a box.
Yeah, he's going back to this, and this is really a offense they ran before 2 patches ago, and it was pretty good. You know, after this patch, it kind of opened up the crosser, but now, as you see, Dez just ready for it.
Motions Pitts from right to left. Burrow back to pass. That pressure.
Oh my
goodness. That left tackle is just not. I mean, he's blocking about as much as I am.
Yeah.
Just walking by him.
You hear Dez saying cage because he knows. I mean, this is ugly right now for Drini.
And the thing about it, you know, Drini has seen this before. I'm pretty sure Ghost has flew him in a slide protection for this, but
I hope
it's just not working.
And he's going to go play action here. See if that does a better job picking up. I mean, he's not on the double bug now. Now he goes nickel over. He's done this a lot here on 4th down situations. Last time he was successful as well.
And as you notice, it looks like that's gas to no lit up, double or nothing. That's a tough situation to be in. Drini, you know, his body language has never been good in these situations.
No, never.
Even when he's winning, it's not good.
This is true.
4th and 7. Oh, he's got him.
Let's go.
He's got Herman Moore. That's a 1st down. Finally got a little bit of time to make a read.
Calls his final time out there. Interesting. I thought he could have got to the line.
Oh, he's going to burn a lot of time trying to get down that field.
And see, that's why I didn't love Dez going to that nickel over. You give him too much time there. Stay with the double mug. You've been so great with it so far in this first half. Got to keep going to it.
thought he had X.
Yeah.
Thought he had X up the seam.
Maybe a pass lead
Could
inside.
be seeing ghosts right now, you know. Nobody came free, you know, but he's so used to
I was
being-
watching that left tackle, and he actually held his block, and I was
Yeah,
like,
he
it's the
did.
first time I've seen it. Look at me, he just slides him slightly outside the tackle. Does put on the slide. He motions Pitts out of the backfield. Pressure picked up. That's 2 over the middle that he has missed on the underneath.
Catch it, really. I really don't care.
That's saying I'm comfortable giving up the 5-yard drag route. That doesn't bother me.
Especially with no timeouts and up 21.
All right, guys, we got that survey in the chat pinned right there. If you guys could fill that out for us, give us feedback as we continue to improve these broadcasts, it would be very much appreciated. As Kyle Pitts makes the catch over the middle, picks up a first down, clock running under 40 seconds.
I mean, you got to get 7 right here in this situation.
There is no option to kick 3.
Yeah, you got to get 7. You got 26 seconds left. Somehow, someway, you got to get 7.
Go to trips, tight end flex. Trips over to the right side. The wide side of the field, Kyle Pitts slightly off the line on the left side. Here's Joe Burrow back to pass. Pressure picked up nicely. I mean, just threw it directly into a whole lot of black jerseys out there. He's lucky that one's not going the other way.
Yeah, that's a good adjustment there from Dez, taking away that seam streak. Looks like he might have been able to get like a tip pick on that one too. His user came over, but wasn't able to make the play on it.
Dez doing a great job mixing up the defensive calls.
Drini said he can't move the ball, can't hike.
Hike it, yeah.
Game is freeze.
We'll see if we get a little gentleman's decline here from Dez.
Well, it's a lot easier to be a gentleman when you're up by 3 scores. Even I'll be like, you know what? You got this
So
one.
this is a tie game. It's a different story. Is that what you're saying?
I've never
I
been
don't know
up
what
3
he's
scores in my
So
life.
Mazesko, you're one of those guys.
I've never been up 3 scores in my life anyways. I'm usually down by this. I've quit out by this point. I'm not going to lie.
You got the message.
Oh, I get the message a lot. I get the message enough that it's personalized. Like, Nick, again? Really, bud? You should probably just quit out.
I think Dez is sending the goons here. Well, can Drini pick it up is the question.
2 streaks on the right side. He looks to the wheel left side. That's a tough throw. He caught it. Yep, he caught it. DK Metcalf inbounds.
It might be out of time, though. He might be out of time. That's what Drini's talking about. Can he spike it? Oh, he got 1
does.
second.
1 second left.
But the field goal doesn't matter here. You got to get 7.
Makes the catch on the sideline with DK. Gets the spike down, and with 1 second left. I mean, this is not just to stay in the game, but it feels like even for a half that has not gone your way, getting a touchdown here is huge.
It would be huge. And you get the ball to start the second half. You're right back in it. Like, this is a massive play if you can get this in here. Make it a 2-possession
He's
game.
not in the double mug again. Take a delay a game. Does that matter that much?
Wow.
I think it does. When you had the 3
Yeah, I think so.
and the 8, because most dots, quick dots, usually get you
Yep.
about the 7. You could just come up 1 yard short right here. It's going to try to extend it.
You can see the wheels turning in Drini's head. He is trying to find any sort of momentum.
Yeah.
I mean, this is critical.
And he's thinking a lot. And you know, as a Madden player, you are thinking, but when you're thinking too much, that can get you in trouble.
Here we go. Time for one final play in the first half. 28-7. Dominant first half from Dez. Pitt splits off the line. Got Pacheco on the right hip of Joe Burrow. Back to the end. He's got him, Herman Moore, and that's a big touchdown for Drini Dez.
That's what he needed. I believe he gets ball at half, correct?
Yes, he does.
He's ball
That's
ahead.
massive. That gives him a little bit of
Life. If he can go down and get 7, 1 stop.
I mean, to be only down 1 stop after throwing a pick 6, after your offense being really non-existent, you got to feel, I mean, better. I'm not going to say good, but feel better than you were about 4 minutes ago.
I think so. Like, if Drini goes down and gets 7, all of a sudden 28-21, you're like, whoa, what just happened? Because it feels like Dez has dominated this game.
We'll take the second half kickoff to the 21-yard line, and that will take us to halftime. Drini needs 7 to start the second half.
Yeah, he really does. And it was huge for him to get that touchdown right before half, right? And then you get the ball to start the second half here. But this is bigger here. Go down and get 7, and all of a sudden you're going to be like, wow, okay, this was a game? I thought Dez was blowing him out. I thought this was domination. I thought it was over at half. But Drini says, nope, I'm right back in it, but you got to go down and get 7 here.
Burrow back to pass. For Drini, looks right side, and there's a good start, picking up an easy completion to kick things off.
It goes to that wheel route on the sideline there. And that's what Drini needs to do, right? Got to attack those sidelines and beat this double mug defense.
Empty backfield. Right up the seam, he's got Pitts. Nice pass lead. Picks up the first down. I'm curious, TD, what does the half look like for Drini? Down 2 scores. I know you got that score, but like, is he a person who's wallowing in it a little bit? Is he just thinking about what the next drive looks like? What's the mindset of Drini Joker down by 2 scores?
It's go down and get 7 right here. You get 7, you're right back in. Then you can rely on defense, which is what Drini's known for. Steps up in the pocket. Good
Does he have him?
pocket.
Kyle Pitts, 3 plays and a score. That's what he needed. A little bit of life.
And that's why Drini's a 2-time belt winner, right? The body language doesn't look great. The momentum's on his side, but he's able to fight through adversity, get back in it, clutch moments.
And here's the problem, is you look at what Drini has done so far. He's known for his defense. He's thrown a pick 6, and he's given him a short field. He hasn't really had an opportunity. Now, down by 7, this is where Drini feels comfortable coming out defensively.
Yeah, all he needs is 1 stop. Just 1 stop. How you gonna manage that clock? As you see right here, quick score, that's what you need. Nice pass lead up as Pitts goes in there, gets him 7. Now the question is, can he get that stop? I mean, he's so-called one of the best defensive players of all time, right? True. You hang your hat on that. I can come up with a defensive stop. Now, can he do it? Or we accepting that? And we don't know what it is, but we accepting it. Mm-hmm.
You don't even get a choice in this one.
Automatic.
That was a false start. They don't even give you a choice. Guys, make sure you scan that QR code now and register so you can compete for some of that $1.7 million prize pool throughout the year on the MCS here in Madden 25.
Ooh, nice play to the
nice
running
step
back.
Up, finds Jonathan Taylor. I'll tell you this, if I'm at home and I'm watching this tournament and I see somebody like Madden Rocks, I see somebody like Big Tay making their first live events, doesn't that give you like a little bit of motivation to sign up for our next one, the Unstoppable Tournament presented by USAA? Sign up and give yourself a chance to get here to Full Sail?
Absolutely. I mean, if they didn't tie my hands behind my back, I would be suiting up in every last one of these tournaments. No disrespect to everybody that made it here, but you too can be Big Tay. You too can be Madden Rocks.
I mean, 1.7 mil.
But for all of these guys, I mean, it sounds obvious, but for all these guys, they all had to get to their first tournament, and you just never know what'll happen.
Yeah.
Look at guys like TJ and Abram last year. Did we know who those guys were? No. Now they're household names because they made those runs.
Same thing with Dez. 3-4 years ago, we didn't know who he was. Never heard of him. Now he's one of the greatest of all time.
Henry, we had heard of Henry before, though. It's a bad example. Shotgun formation for Dez. 2nd and 7. He'll split Taylor out of the backfield. 5 out. He loves looking for this DK Metcalf on this corner route. This time he goes to the seam. Gets absolutely laid out in the middle of the field, but picks up a first down.
I mean, honestly, that was great anticipation by Dez because the same time that Drini was making the switch to the corner, he's throwing that to the streak. If Drini doesn't anticipate that corner hit, he could be throwing a blind read right there.
But he had to anticipate the corner because Dez scored a touchdown on that earlier, that same exact play.
And what's crazy is now that's going to be in the back of Drini's head every time he sees that formation. He's going to go, do I go streak? Do I go corner? Just in 10. And look at Dez already using clock. Run this play clock down to 2 seconds, down to 1 second. It's Levis back to pass. Looks on that inverted zig route, and he pays the price. $14.99 plus shipping and handling.
Huge hit. There's that boom tech coming to life.
That's one of the toughest plays to stop right there, that smash return. Having somebody right there to put a helmet on the ball to draw that free. Nice out route. That's a hot one.
It's a tough throw all the way across the field.
That's such a good route combo there. Once again, you got that return route here out of the tight formation, but then you motion out the running back, put him on that speed out, really attack that right side of the field. Easy throw to the sideline.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. The defense that I see everybody running, I hate to say it. Big Tay is kind of becoming my favorite, right? You know, I'm going to be honest, because he's really the only one out here in 6'1".
Is he overloading this for the RPO bubble?
Oh, this is tough.
Demonic.
This could be crazy. Got to test.
Oh, boy.
Has the blockers out there.
Hold up. Let me get my notebook out real quick.
She's going to draw up some
Gotta add
offense.
that into the offense.
It's going to be really cool when you whip that offense out to lose in day one of the Unstoppable days. It's going to be really cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but like I was saying, okay, well now Drini's going to that 6'1". These guys haven't been applying pressure. It feels like these guys can have whatever they want offensively. And, you know, I'm going to be honest, 6'1" might be the only defense that'll put some pressure on somebody to force a mistake. The way I play Madden, I can't just sit back and let somebody dink and dump me.
No, I'm with you.
No.
You got to send some pressure, try to get some heat, but when you go to 6'1", we're getting dotted anyway. Everything's compressed in the middle. The outsides.
We are
RPOs,
getting dotted
flats.
anyway. If we giving up 7, we giving up 7. Period.
Then why not just go to the double mug like we've seen? I know it's not
I'm
as
just saying,
good,
listen,
but with the way
Drini
Dez
has
is
been running double mug. You know, I'm going to say, oh, man.
Oh, my God. He hit the Naruto run into the end zone. I mean, that's hellacious. As Jonathan Taylor puts Dez back up by 3 scores. Or 2 scores.
Goes to the I-form close formation, too. A little weak side power O. You don't see that too often. And that's a big response there from Dez, right? A little bit of momentum shifted to Drini's side. Dez goes down. Nice methodical drive. Took a lot of time off the clock as well, headed to the end of this third quarter.
Now you put the ball back into Drini's hands where he doesn't want to be, which is down by multiple scores.
Yeah, and even though Drini scored fast, Ty, you touch right on it. Dez putting that 2 clock feature on. Took a lot of time off, and right here, just disrespectful, just selling
That's
as
crazy.
he goes across the finish line.
My wife is nice enough to send me pictures of my daughter while I'm away, and did she send me a picture of my daughter eating an entire plate of shredded cheese, so good to know she is my child.
Yeah,
It's called a struggle meal.
yeah. Is she potty trained yet?
She's getting there.
Oh, man, that diaper's going to be crazy. Nice.
I'm out here, dude. I gotta work another couple days.
She's gonna reward your wife with that cheese. Absolutely.
No diaper duty for you.
Tell you, I hate when that happens, man. I think I gotta book another job or something. Shotgun formation. I thought he might take the streak. Instead, he'll look underneath Isaiah Pacheco.
I will say, though, user Drini, at halftime, he found an answer for this double mug. He's doing a great job picking it up now here in the second half.
He might have listened to you. You said slide left, right? Slide left. Yeah. And that wasn't that an adjustment?
Slide to the left.
Shout out to DJ Casper.
Oh, that's a dot.
That's a nice throw. A.J.
Yeah,
Brown,
yeah.
25, 20, 15, 10, 5, down to the 3-yard line. We'll call it the 2. We'll go to the fourth quarter. 4's up. Drini's got to find the end zone, and then Drini's got to find a stop. 2-score game. Dez on top. 1 game away from the finals.
You could tell he made an adjustment at halftime with that offense. He's starting to get this ball moving down the field. Can he come up with a stop? But it's tough to score right here at the 2-yard line. You can't just go ahead and count this as 7.
Yeah, we'll see what he goes to. Dez has been much more comfortable in the red zone with the I-form and stuff. Oh, but he's going to the strong twin here. Fullback dive?
I don't know.
We saw him get stuffed earlier.
The way he getting blown up, but yeah.
Guess what?
Who told him that was tough?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who told him that was
think
tough?
you
I
gotta
mean, because
text
every
Ghost.
time I've seen him.
You gotta text Ghost.
Ghost?
Was it Ghost?
Ghost is the
It
offensive
could be
coordinator,
Ghost.
you know?
It could be Rage.
Ghost is the OC.
It could be Clean.
I think you got to go stretch
Could
here.
be Trill or Bugs or Clever. I don't know which one flew it in, but this fullback dive is not it.
There's the stretch.
All the guys that were just mentioned, please tweet at @OneGreatUser and let us know if you were the one that flew in.
You know what? I think I know who
fullback dive.
flew it in. Ryan Hollins. I think I know who flew it in. Ryan Hollins. Yes.
This
It makes sense.
strong eye is going to take over the MCS. It's unstoppable.
Oh man, big 4th and goal right here.
Dez holding
we
the
said,
door.
Like we said, how tough it is to score right here. Burning a lot of time here, just trying to get 2 yards.
it looks like Drini, both these guys you can see locked in, edge of their seat right now.
Split?
Remember, $10,000 game of John Madden football here. Goes shotgun.
Oh, and that's Devon Achan into the end zone. We have not seen that look before. And Drini gets it back to one score. He's got to find a stop. This is something you don't say too much about Drini, but he's got to find some defense right now.
It's tough because when Dez goes to that bunch and start motioning out that running back and hits him with that combination, the flood concept, it's been a while since we've ran Mabel, especially since you have the switch stick. People just feel like, I don't have to run Mabel. I'm not worried about it.
Is it time to maybe break out the Mabel?
It just might be, but if he has some pressure,
because some of the most successful plays we've seen from both Drini and from Dez, as we see this is the big play that got him all the way down inside the 5. Some of the biggest plays we've seen, User, have been the ones where you've broken out the same look and thrown it a different way. He's thrown that corner out DK Metcalf. This time he throws the seam. You saw a different look from Drini running that read option. Is it time to maybe break out something that Dez hasn't seen defensively?
I like the fact that Drini went 6-1 right here. I mean, he's been dotting you out the dollar. Let's try to create some pressure.
Create a little habit. He finds Kyle Pitts, makes a tough catch and coverage.
You can tell Drini's not comfortable in that 6-1. I don't really see him sliding the line, standing in the spots he needs to be standing in,
Under 3:30 to play. Timeout taken by Dez.
It's one of those milk and cookie situations here. Gotta get out that chew clock, gotta get out that milk. And try to take this clock down.
And one thing about it, Drini's going to send all 6 right here. His desperate times calls for desperate measure. He's going to send all 6.
See him hovering in the gap, trying to blow up this run.
RPO goes to the out. Kyle Pitts takes a hit, gets 5.
And that's tough right there because with that RPO smoke screen, you're worried about the strong side, right? You're worried about that trip side if he throws it. You're worried about the inside zone. You're not even thinking about the backside tight end on that little flat route.
And that's one of the tough things to stop out of that trips tight end flex. Goes to punch tight end.
Another different look.
Flat. Dez loves this play here. Watch that tight end drag route with the post as well.
Watch that seam streak. Goes out of the backfield. Jonathan Taylor. Hello, good morning, good night. 3rd and 4.
And I'm not mad at Drini sending all 6 right here. I'm not mad. If he converts, he makes the right read, then you got me.
Bunch to the left side. And now he'll motion Taylor out of the backfield.
This might be a good time to mix it up, but I mean, you can't guarantee any pressure even if you don't send 6, because most likely Drini's probably expecting block tight end right here. I like how he shifted his line. Could be a screamer.
Yes, sir. And there it is. 4th and 9.
It seemed like he's starting to get settled in that 6-1. Yeah, slide that line to the right, baby. Yeah.
Is there any chance Dez punts this ball? 4th and 9 at the 50?
Nah, man.
Because he hasn't gotten a stop here in the second half.
He's kind of thinking about it, but I don't think so.
Nah, he's going to go for it.
I've noticed a big body language shift in Drini, though.
Perked up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And, when you switch to a defense, your second defense or even your third defense, it may take a while to get things clicking in your mind. Like, oh, yeah, I forgot I need to slide this guy. I need to move this guy here and there. Here we go, big 4th and 9.
Chess match, 4th and 9. This is what competitive Madden is all about. 4th down.
Oh, man, that motion play, right? It might mess him up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
He's got him open! Jamar Chase! 10, 5, end zone, 4th and 9. It's Dez finds 6.
I knew he was dead when he pulled that corner in. I said, oh, God, he's not going to have enough time to motion that guy back out when you really need to leave that corner there so the safety will sit on top of that receiver in the seam. Just, great adjustments for each guy. But Drini, thinking a little bit too much, fell asleep. That motion route killed him. Easy touchdown.
Perfect play call for Dez. User nailed it on the head. He brought the corner in. Now you got the numbers over there. You go with that cheat motion. I mean, it's wide open.
There's no way you can adjust it at any time.
That's adjusting to the adjustments.
Yeah. Adjusting to the adjustment, man.
And you saw the switch right there. It was almost like Drini just didn't have any options of where to go. That was a touchdown the whole way.
I mean, there's really nothing he can do because he can't get over there with his user. Even if his user does make it over there, he has a linebacker. He's not going to be able to make a play. The blitz isn't going to come through. It's going to be so much. So he's just kind of hoping he gets an instant screen. But that play, that's too easy of a play.
And now, I mean, again, there's a lot of time left, and Drini still has all 3 timeouts. This game far from over, and we started to see Drini start to get some defensive pressure, but he needs to score here, and score here pretty quickly. 2nd and 10. Doesn't like seeing that DN come free off the left side.
Staying in that double mug look. Screamer. Left end coming free.
He almost got a swat at the line.
Trying to get out of bounds, but he's losing so much yardage.
Yeah, that wasn't
just
even
to stop the clock.
He ran about 14 yards to pick up 2.
Yeah, he would have had it like 3rd and 1. Instead, he runs back, just save the clock, but you lose 7 yards on it.
And I think Dez is going to keep this pressure on, especially if he's not picking it up. Splits Pacheco out of the backfield. Comes that pressure. Screamo. It's free. It's 3 straight plays. He was picking it up for a while. He's not picking it up here. 4th down. This is your ball game.
This is your ball game. He might have had the seam streak there if he would have got another second. But like you said, Mazesco, this is the ball game right here. If you're Drini Joka, you've got to find a way to convert this to keep yourself alive in the Most Feared Challenge.
Trips to the left side.
Oh, man.
User, are you in this game?
Yeah, I'm looking, but I just don't like the combination already.
Pressure picked up momentarily. He's got DK Metcalf. Doesn't get out of bounds, but does get the 1st down.
And that's the same play he threw the pick 6 on. And that's what I was kind of worried about. Like, if Dez kind of ran that same defensive combination with the cloud flat and the safety going over there with the cover 2, but he did not. And so that was a good play call.
Just crosses in front of the safety, and Herman Moore makes the catch.
Got to save your timeouts right here.
Save them, yep.
You got to know what play you're running.
How much time are they going to run off right here when Drini picks his play?
Yes. I believe the answer is yes. It's at 1:03. Wow, we only got 7-second runoff.
That's beautiful.
Burrow. Quick throw underneath. It's A.J. Brown. Another 1st down, 47 seconds.
You got to go so quick here. I mean, you can't even really make any hot routes at this point. You got to get to the line, snap the ball.
We're just looking at this play. What are we doing?
Oh, my goodness. And he has to call the timeout.
Why? I mean, he wasted so much time for him to call that timeout. He should have called it as soon as he got tackled on the field. That's why I'm kind of wondering what's going on. Screamer.
So now he's gonna need an onside kick regardless. Obviously you got to score first, but
Burrow underneath. It's Kyle Pitts. Gets out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
and just a great drive here from Dez on defense, right? You force him to use that timeout.
Keeping everything in front of you.
Exactly. Keep everything underneath, everything
Even
in
the
front.
big plays were all middle of the field plays.
Exactly, and in bounds, which is most important.
Third and 2. Goes the bubble. It's well defended.
Oh, man, it's tough. This is tough, man.
I mean, you need to use the timeout anyways. You got to have an onside kick down to 1 timeout now for Drini. If you're Dez, this has to give you so much confidence. If you win this game has gone exactly as you had hoped for.
Perfect.
Yeah, you got to call that final timeout. And you see Dez says perfect, because it was, right? You forced him to use that final timeout down at the 2.
And that's just kind of a bad animation. You get the ball,
Get that
left hand rotating backwards. You're kind of hoping he gets a better animation where it takes him into. That's
and he's going to throw the pick. He almost threw it to Simmons. It's Reed instead, and that's going to wrap this one up.